Hello and greetings.
Hi guys, how's it going?
Great to see everyone here. We are excited to join you for another episode of Playfulverse, which is our non-update live stream. So you're not seeing this, and then this doesn't mean that the servers are going down for an update. This is our other series. We're going to have some fun, and more specifically, we're going to check out our public world Playfulverse that we started last time on stream, and invited anyone to come join and build with us. So we're going to see what y'all have been up to, check out the cool stuff in the world, and have a good time.
Everyone is welcome. Spots are limited in world, but anyone is welcome to watch the stream. We are trying something new this time. We connected with Restream, so this is going out to Twitch and YouTube.
That's right.
And I think Mixer's in the mix.
Oh man.
But I don't really just we're following chat on Twitch and YouTube. So I'm going to do my best to hop between the two and make sure I don't miss any of you guys' questions.
Yeah.
But I think what we're really interested in doing this time around is just seeing what you guys have been up to, because a lot of people have been playing in this world and doing really cool stuff. I've seen some of it, Steven's seen some of it, and we just want to go check it out and show it off, because there's some really neat things in there.
There really are, and so I think without any further ado, let's hop into the game here and see what's doing.
You really do hate that ado, don't you?
I do not tolerate ado. All right, so we're up here. This is my claimed area here, and already, if you joined us last time, you'll see there's been some new stuff that's been built here. I haven't done much at all. In fact, I'll show you my little hovel that I started so I can lay out my inventory. But up here we've got a trade post for anyone who joins the server to come check out. And just a heads up, we do have the world chat hidden here.
Someone wanted to look at some posters.
Oh, go for it. So while David does that, we'll take a look around. So, hey, it looks like there's a rule to the trading post. Do not be greedy. So that is the rule. And we've got some inventory up here. So I think this was put together by Adora and Kool-Aid, some of the admins on the world. Maybe Auntie helped out, Auntie Lynn's. Got a cool sign there. While David's getting those posters set up,
let's see. Really fun Creativerse poster.
Yeah.
We made a while back. You can just throw that in the background, and we'll save the other one for next time.
Yeah, totally. So that's one thing to check out here. I'll show off my build here. It's I haven't really built anything like a house or a building, a temple, a structure. No, I dug out a little cave in the mountain for my inventory. So I will probably show it off past these vines here. We're crafting my forges and processors, and sure enough, look at it. It's a thing of beauty. It is my inventory. I've got some
cave builds are my favorite too.
Yeah, it's just kind of easy. It's easy, conveniently the shape of exactly what an excavator takes out of the wall.
That's pure coincidence, I imagine.
Yeah, I dug it by hand, but it's an homage to excavators.
Yep. I love long hallways, man. They're the best.
I tell you, I build this inventory in every world I play in. I just need to blueprint this thing because it's all the natural blocks in the world, and then I can place them. And then I feel very organized, David, and it makes my day. So I really should blueprint my amazing inventory wall here, because then, just for my own sake, then I can build it easily in every world.
I like it. You know, one of our engineers asked if I would carry the poster behind me into battle. That is something I would reserve for the generals of the Creativerse team, which, Mike, you are a general, so I will save that for you. Let's see.
Well, here,
why is there a player at once limit? That's, you know, this is just a limitation of the servers. We have that in place because we just can't have everybody in at once. It would you know, do bad things to our boxes that the games are sitting on. But
right, and so there's not something magical about 20. 20 is the current limit, and that's what we said kind of, I think, early on in the development of Creativerse that was set. And there's not like, if the 21st person arrives, the servers don't automatically catch on fire, although they may. But so that's something we can continue to evaluate over time, right? Like if we make performance improvements and things are running a little better, then, or maybe we the team spends some time on multiplayer, and I don't know, things are just working, everyone's clients are all working together really well, then it's possible that would get revisited in the future. But for now, 20 is a nice safe number, and when the number of concurrent players in the world gets much higher than that, you start to see some, it's possible you might start to see some lag or some issues that don't make for an optimal experience. Here's a big, I'm going to turn on it's nighttime.
Now what is this? This is pretty cool.
So I think I'm on Meatball's claim here. Meatball has been...
Spicy Meatball.
Spicy Meatball, yeah.
Champion of the bazooka.
That's true. He won't rest until there's a meatball launching bazooka in the game. This is his tower here, or kind of looks like a temple. Very cool. Oh, I see some more stuff over here. Looks like he's mining some diamond there, using some fire bombs to generate some diamond, if you know that trick. Over here, here's a cool platform. Hey, it's in my zone. I must have built this. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't even remember doing it. This is cool. Oh, inviting cave. Oh, it's a door.
So I love the it's kind of an outdoor lobby here with really beautiful glass and awesome stuff underneath. That's so cool.
Yeah, very cool. Let's see. Let's head over here. So I think this area is kind of getting built up into more of a welcome area for the server. I know some of the admins were running around. Star Inferno was helping out. See her over there. So build these cool designs. I bet these designs look really cool on the map, and they do. I see everyone running around here.
Just to call out, a couple people are asking. The world is Playfulverse.
Yes.
On Creativerse. You can search for it. It's created by Brainsloth here, aka Steven. And anyone can join. I'm probably full right now.
That would be my guess.
But there's almost, like, I went in, I hopped in a bunch of times over the past 2 weeks, and there was always room for me to jump in and build. So yeah, anytime you guys want to pop in after the stream is over, chances are good you will find a way in, and you can start claiming some space and start doing your thing.
Yeah, I have had it. Here's a cool building I saw from far away here. Wanted to come check it out. This is also on
it's kind of a southern, you know, medieval structure.
Southern medieval. I like that.
Yes.
With the flair of the beach as well.
Yeah.
Love it. Very cool.
You know, I imagine this is exactly what it was like, you know, back in, before New Mexico was New Mexico.
Right.
This is probably exactly what it looked like. So thank you for the attention to historical detail, folks.
Yeah, even folks in the medieval era took a vacation from their castle to the beach.
Yes.
And so we're getting a glimpse at that real history.
Their summer castle.
So there's something going on with this enormous tree. So I think, I have a guess at this. So this tree looks like a very rare kind of elderwood tree that you can find. I'm going to fly up here so we can get a better glimpse. A very rare kind of elderwood that you can find maybe a couple places in the world, usually near the savannah, and it's this big giant elderwood. So my guess, I'm guessing here, is that someone blueprinted it, made a blueprint of that naturally occurring elderwood tree, placed it here in the world, and then created a giant sphere beneath it to make it look just, you know, as if it's balancing on a
ingenious
ominous ball.
Ingenious. Wished I'd have thought of it.
Yeah, I can honestly say I could have thought for a while and not come up with that.
Honestly, that's probably the phrase I've uttered the most when encountering cool stuff from our community is wished I would have thought of that. But very inspired to have seen you guys do it. So.
Yeah, no kidding. This is a great time to call out just what a blast the team in general is having. looking through the Steam Workshop every day and seeing the awesome builds that are getting surfaced. These, every day there's new in the. You can look through the different tabs. Most popular and most subscribed, or the different categories, vehicles, all those, and to see really awesome builds that y'all are coming up with and then publishing to the Steam Workshop for anyone to be able to download and build. It's been really awesome. It's just created such a huge amount of new content for people that love to build blueprints, and it's just got the team really charged up.
How many were you up to now?
It was 3,200, something like that yesterday, 3,400. So nice. I bet we're rounding the corner around 3,500.
Let's get to 5,000 by the end of the week, guys. We can do it. We can do it.
I'm doing
one tomorrow.
That is true.
In fact, I put together a really silly video about the new blueprint feature that I'll be posting tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that.
I'm going to head over here, and then maybe we'll start teleporting around.
Yeah, I was just about to say, we should, let's go visit some areas and show off some stuff.
Yeah. I think we've seen what there is to see over here. Some cool stuff.
I think there's a surprise waiting at one of the destinations created by one of our players.
That's what I'm hearing, and the reason I was hanging around here is I thought it was around here. I got a heads up that there could be a surprise around here, but maybe I'm missing something.
It was so surprising that it's just hard to find.
It was. I couldn't even fathom what it was, to be honest.
It's probably staring at us in the face, and we're just too dumb to notice.
But these designs and everything over here are really cool. So I'm going to teleport. You said that. Whose teleport were we going to visit? It was on your list.
There's a guy named Benny.
Benny. Let's go check out Benny.
Yeah, he had a teleporter near his touchstone that took us to some cool stuff.
Cool. Let's check it out. I bet we could even randomly visit some touchstones and just automatically see cool stuff. We should probably do that as well.
We should do that. We should just randomly pick at least
play
two.
Touchstone Roulette.
I love that. That's probably my new favorite game that you just proposed. Yeah, let's do it.
Check it out. Looks like a swimming pool, a future swimming pool under construction here. No running. I'm going to do it. Sprint. I'm sprinting all around it.
Steven, you just put a rule in front of him and he has to break it.
That's true.
Sometimes it works in his favor and sometimes it gets him into trouble.
Hey, Hadarani, what you up to?
I like that house. I love when people do cool stuff like that with the windows.
Yeah, this is really cool. So this looks like asphalt columns are kind of an asphalt border around just a stone window, but you get some cool contrast, some cool detail there because those windows have a couple different layers of they have the thick border and then they have the painted windows. So when you put those all together, you get a lot of really cool detail. That one of my favorite things is when players use all the different shapes we have in the game. Whoa, low ceiling. Use all the different shapes we have.
Can you hand me a pencil over there?
I can. I'm finding that I can. And
brief stream interruption for a pencil because I'm taking notes because people are suggesting places to visit.
Oh, very good. Yeah, so I like when people use more detailed shaped stairs and slopes and slabs, and even the new corners. We have the inner and outer corners, and create shapes that make you lose the grid a little bit. The grid means just the cube block. Just if you're using regular walls and floors, that grid. And so I love when those detailed shapes start to break that up and just really show off the awesome shapes that are when you can use those different things creatively. Yeah, like here's an umbrella using some Adobe outer corners.
Love it.
Beautiful.
Love it.
Let's see.
So glad we added corner blocks.
Oh man. Well, the community asked for it, and we had to come through.
So I'm wondering if this is for a lot of things, though.
It's true. I'm gonna go through this teleporter.
Okay, let's do it. Is this Benny's area?
This is Benny's.
Okay.
I'll just go through the house here. All right. It's got a table here, some art torches on it. Looks like there's a pressure plate shelf. Very cool. Some decoration. Benny's bed. Checking out Benny's room. Well,
it feels like we're almost invading his personal space.
I know.
I hope he's okay with that.
Well, Night Rockster was already here.
That's true.
Get out of here, Night Rockster.
And Night Rockster can do some damage. Although I noticed that we accidentally forgot to turn back on. We left peaceful creatures on.
Well, I think I stopped by. Maybe it was last weekend, and I was just building here and talking to the folks over here, and they all basically said, "Steven, please just turn on peaceful mode." So, all right.
Yeah, I figured you would lose that battle. So.
Yeah, I tried to be. I like personally, I like to have the creatures aggroing and just bothering me, you know. And I like to be able to then kill them for bothering me. But it's all right. I won't subject everyone to that. If the popular vote was,
they lose a little bit of their personality when it's Peaceful World, but that's okay. They have enough personality as it is.
Yeah. All right. Who are we thinking next?
Well, somebody called out Swirl.
Swirl.
They said we might enjoy what we find there.
Let's do it. Teleporting. Yeah, we got 19 folks online. I wonder if that means one more can fit or if it's not counting me. Someone might be able to get in. Usually during peak times, like on a Saturday morning, I wanted to play and the server was full, I'll just keep trying, and soon enough, someone's going to log off, and I would then steal their spot. So, you know, if you can't get in, just try again.
There is a full server.
Oh man, look at this!
Wow, that. You know, it's lunchtime here. I haven't eaten yet, so yeah. I'm just getting hungry looking
That's
at
exactly
that.
what I was going to say. So this is making me hungry. All right, so we got, looks like some placemats on this table, which itself is made of industrial lockers, iron slabs, and iron stairs, rotated.
I love it.
Then we have the cooking station there, those nice red hot grills going. I'm guessing there's an industrial chimney or maybe some sort of chimney under there that's giving us that smoke effect. Looking tasty.
I love what you guys are doing with that smoke effect.
Yeah.
I saw somebody create a hot tub. Oh, that's brilliant.
So good.
I saw somebody create a hot tub and throw some smoke underneath it, and it was it just kind of looked cool with that smoke kind of coming through the water.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so we got a map of the area. This is looking awesome. Here's the workshop. Let's check out the workshop. All right, you know, some work getting done here. Swirl's Villa.
I love that sign.
Yeah, so that's industrial LED and then some arc sign magic on top of it, I think.
Yeah.
Looking great. Very cool. Some labeled lockers.
Nice.
So I know where to go if I need dirt.
Those arc signs are just so useful.
They really are.
I'm so glad we added those.
We shared something on Twitter yesterday that was pretty, oh man, look at all this stuff. That was pretty remarkable, where someone had taken, I think, 16 arc signs and then done a lot of really clever formatting on the text and made it look essentially like this really detailed pixel art of their player character. Check it out on our Twitter if you haven't seen that yet. Just out of control.
Stephen posted that yesterday, and if you haven't gone to our Twitter yet, you really should, because that is amazing. I love it.
Hey, it's the hover jet.
One of these days, this thing will fly, right?
Well, that's what I keep hearing, that people want it to fly. I don't know if that would
People seem to be confused.
There's a little, we put a note in the description that said, hey, by the way, this doesn't actually fly. Just a heads up.
We'll call it a stretch goal.
Stretch goal.
Someday, maybe.
I want to check out that airship over there. Or what is that? It's just I thought it was an airship, but it's kind of connected to the ground here. I like these alternating slopes up.
Somebody says, make vehicles fly again. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they never did fly in the first place. So.
Yeah. Here we've got some mineral. I'm going to charge up my life. I was getting a little low. I was almost about to die for a stupid reason.
We should just sit here and just like intensely look at your health bar going up for like the 5 minutes it's going to take for you to charge up.
Let's see.
Ooh,
well,
this is a nice area.
Hey, I'd hang out in here.
I love that. I love that we finally have a light that skews green, like these industrial lights do.
Whoa.
It's perfect, because that was something we were missing.
Yeah, I know. I've been a long-time advocate of us getting some more green lights in the game, and so have a lot of community members, because
we have the holiday green lights, but not everyone has those.
Yeah, I like the nice kind of warm orange on this guy too. These industrial lights, very cool.
Yes.
All right, so we checked out this guy. Has the community called out any other builds that we should check out?
Yeah, they have several people. Say Nada. Somebody on YouTube chat. YouTube chat is not quite as busy as the Twitch chat.
All right.
Which makes sense because this is our first YouTube live stream.
Let's check it out.
Don't let us down, Say Nada.
I know.
We're counting on you.
Counting on you.
And of course, today's episode is not brought to you by LaCroix, but it's my favorite drink, so.
All right, we're looking at, well, I like the mountain biome, and then got some glass walls here. Here's another one of those great effects that we just love when people use in creative ways. You get these flame emitting, what are those, fire pits, or the campfire or something. Rotate it sideways, hide it behind something. All of a sudden, you've just got these really wild effects that just bring a lot of life and movement to the world. So very cool. I'm
really glad our artists made a push to add more just kind of ambient effects on blocks, because they're so useful in so many different ways.
Well, I'm just seeing, so I see a little base here, pretty cool. Some glass walls. Checking out over here. Well, it's a nice area. I'll give you acceptable, say not. I accept this. I will. Glad I came. Let's.
We won't ban you.
We won't ban you. You're safe today, say not. All right. Who's up next? Let's play for the first time ever. Touchstone Roulette.
Touchstone.
I'm
randomly.
I'm just kind of rolling the mouse wheel here. Wherever it lands. Gray and X. Let's see what you got.
All right. I think you may meet your doom here.
It's possible. It's possible.
I mean, it's harder because we don't have aggressive mobs, but I feel like I kind of have a feeling like there's a Rambo or a Pigsy somewhere out there that's got your name. Your number.
Well, I think just when I picked Gray and X on the list, if there was a voiceover at that moment, it would be like, "Little did he know at that moment what a terrible mistake he had made."
It would alter the course of his life forever. This is really cool.
This is cool.
I'm glad. I think you picked a good one.
So check this out. This is a really cool effect. So we have, these are limestone slabs, and then these small floating limestone slabs are actually, because they're on placemats that have been, the settings have been adjusted so that the placemat is itself invisible, which you can do with any placemat. And so now they just look like they're floating there. That's a really cool effect. And so
that's a great feature that I just learned about right now.
Yeah, so that lets you place a placemat on your table, put a sandwich in the placemat, set that placemat to invisible, and hey, you got a sandwich on your table.
Speaking of which, there was a question a couple minutes ago about will people ever be able to place potions on placemats?
I think that's a great suggestion, just because people love to use those decorative items. I think the limiter there is right now, the art for those potions is just the icon, and there's not actually a 3D model for the potion in the game. Like the potions I would love to see are those creature attraction potions, like the Oda-Pigsy and
the one that looks like a Chizard. Yeah,
those are a lot of fun. The art on those, and to have a 3D representation of that would be really cool. So I'll tell you what I like. Ooh, I think I missed that kind of greenhouse. So I like the use of this patina roof up here. It's a block you don't see a lot. It's got this really cool kind of patinaed copper, this green look. That's one of my favorites. It's an underrated block, I feel. And so
inspired maybe by patina green.
Yeah, a local
eating establishment. The whole, what are we calling this set again? Is it the canyon set?
I don't know that it has a proper name. It's the ones that there's a handful of blocks that you get from hunting creatures
the
in
copper.
They're the ones you unlock by just hunting canyon creatures like Trog or.
I am loving this factory they got going.
This is excellent.
It's like a food processing factory.
Do this justice here by not just plowing through. Hey, some more placemat magic. You know what? Look at Rockstar walking through here.
Well, he's the supervisor. He's got to make sure everything's working.
So he's walking through all the steam effects. He's got the cool ambient lighting bouncing off him. I thought that was Rockstar. You keep it up. Keep up the good work, Rockstar.
I mean, this looks like it could be a canned good facility, or
I think they're
Stouffer's or something. It's happening.
Yeah, check it out. So there's this conveyor belt. The food is coming through. The gears are moving it through.
It's very slowly. It's a slow process.
So you get to the raw ingredients here. You got some wheat, some mushrooms. This is the pie maker here. I mean, you can see it's plunging away, and then coming out the other side, you get pies.
Frost pies.
Oh, they're
all
uncooked.
the rage this year.
Uncooked.
Oh.
Now through the oven. Now
through the oven. Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh, so good.
And they look so beautiful.
They do. They look. I think we're just really hungry.
I think so.
All the food is looking a little too good to us.
I legit would eat a Creativerse pie right now if I had one.
Would you eat the swamp pie?
Maybe. Why not? You only live once.
So very cool. I like this factory. Some Chizard strutting.
This has got to be like the coolest thing I've seen so far, and it's such a great use of the new industrial blocks.
Yep.
And a great combination of some of the older blocks too. I love this. I think you've even got a little grow area here.
Yeah.
It's just all self-contained.
Acme GM Crop Company. Well.
All right.
Very cool.
Acme is alive and well in Creativerse. I'm glad to see that.
So hey, we picked well. So far, the Touchstone Roulette has served us very well, I would say.
Yes.
I think we're at 100% win rate, so I think we got to push our luck here. Try it one more time.
Okay, let's do it.
Pajuax. I almost landed on your touchdown, and we'd have to see that. Or I could have hit Winters, but no, we're hitting Pajuax.
Don't do mine. There's nothing there. It's so boring. I think I built a bridge.
Hey.
That was it. A medieval bridge.
Let's see it. So I want to hear from the chat, what blueprints are y'all building from the workshop that you're really loving? I mean, there's so many cool ones out there. If you look at the top most downloaded ones, there's a town square that I think came from PlayfulDavid's world that we're just all wild about. Really huge, just a huge kind of temple. I think that's based on a builder named Farah's. That's really awesome. Just some cool stuff. I want to hear if there's any cool ones that ones that have flown under the radar maybe that you want to call out that are really excellent.
I think before you hear about that, you're going to have to deal with the fact that you did not close those doors, and they are asking if you were raised in a barn.
I was raised in the barn blueprint.
They were fairly offended. Yeah, the barn blueprint.
So here we go. Okay, this is the second roulette that we've done. I'm seeing a cool little outdoor area here. So I like what he's done with this wall, or what this player has done with the wall. So we have grass blocks rotated, and then using slabs to kind of make it a rounded grass wall, and some cool kind of climbable just areas here. I like this rotated grass and lily pads and stuff along the wall to make it look nice and natural.
I'll tell you, the feeling I have in here, I just felt very cozy.
Yeah.
Very comfortable. I feel like I want to take a nap maybe. Maybe sniff some flowers. I just feel like very in touch with nature.
Yeah, checking out this. So we got the weepwood on the floor here. So I think he's going to get some the feral pixies spawning in there. You might have to be careful.
Yeah, well, not too careful.
That's true. If he wants,
he'll get surprised, but he won't get attacked.
That's true. We are in peaceful, so very cool. I will call this another success.
So people say on YouTube we need more mob statues, and the great news about that is you guys can build your own mob statues and submit them to Steam Workshop.
That's true. I've already seen. I saw a Leafy that really looks more like Twiggy, I think.
Yes.
That's in there, and so you can reskin that Twiggy using the blueprint customization figure to be Night Twiggy, or hey, make it a corrupted Twiggy. I want to see you can make different versions. So I've seen that one. I think I saw a Keepa as well, hanging out in the workshop. But there's a lot of room. I know PlayfulDavid or maybe Jiffy built it in one of their adventures. There was a really cool Trog statue. I think that should be adapted into a blueprint if those guys are listening. I'd love to see that.
Speaking of PlayfulDavid, people are calling out his town square.
Yeah.
Apparently that's a good one if you're looking for something to build. Also, his Shrimp X Warrior has a dojo that a couple people have called out as really cool.
Really? So I think that's one I've missed so far. I'll have to check that out. Very cool. That's what I'm looking for, is ones that have slipped under the radar. It's kind of interesting. So I think the way the workshop works is that they're going to, over time, new ones will get surfaced, and so the ones that have been at the top of the list or been featured as these are popular right now, those are going to get swapped out over time automatically, and so naturally we're going to start to see more and more cool ones that have been made. But it's good to hear ones. Let's see. I picked Jarocha, and it looks like we're just in a little cave here. I don't know how much Jarocha's built, but let's see if I can come up to the surface. Maybe we'll be surprised with something. I see some daylight over here.
Apparently there's an Anubis statue that someone loves. So
yeah, that must have come from one of the winning entries of the Sandcastle contest. Had this really cool sandcastle with the Anubis statue in the middle and a King Tut on the other side. And so
that's honestly my favorite thing about the player-made blueprints is that everything you've ever done in Creativerse, you can now go back and it gives new life, because you can capture stuff you made 2 years ago. You know? Exactly
right. In fact, I did just that. I went to one of my old worlds I hadn't been on in forever, and I captured this just little kind of square house I had built up. It's not very good. I don't think it's going to get many downloads on the Steam Workshop, but I was proud to publish it. my puzzle house, I called it. Very
I have
colorful.
a blueprint that is going to be the talk of the town, and I have a video about it that I'll be posting tomorrow. It's probably the most epic blueprint ever made.
I'm looking forward to that. That sounds amazing.
We'll save all further discussion on that topic until tomorrow when we post the
stay
video.
tuned. I'm heading back over to the main area. I think we'll take one more spin.
Yeah, let's
we'll
finish off there. That sounds like a good plan.
If you all have any feedback about how the restream to YouTube went, if anyone was tuning in via Mixer, let us know. Shoot us, drop us a line on Twitter or something if you didn't catch us here. We want to hear that feedback because we're just we said, hey, let's just try it out and see how it goes. And so far, I think it's been going pretty smoothly, but we do want to hear your feedback on that. I'm going to go look this way.
Eventually, would like to try and get Facebook in there, but they don't have Facebook integration on Restream yet, unless you pay for the pro version. And we are on Mixer. We're not monitoring the chat there. I suppose I should, next time we'll get that up. I figured 2 chats at once was enough for this time.
Running out of screen real estate.
I need to beef up on my multitasking skills before I can handle 3 chats at once.
Something we do want to do, I think it's possible to set up some bots in the chat that can send everyone chat from the other channels. So if you're on Twitch, you can hear the stuff that's going on YouTube. Or if you're on Mixer, you can see the chat from Twitch. And so I think that's possible to set up. We'll give that a try, maybe see what it's like. Make sure it's not too annoying, but if that lets everyone kind of chat together, that might be worth doing.
Sam Wing, you asked, can Playful see this? To which I say, no, I can't see that.
Nope.
Sorry.
Possible to see. Who's over here? So I think we looked at most of this. This is kind of the main hub area. So I'm looking forward to checking in here again. Next time we do a Playfulverse, because I think there's some folks working hard.
Yeah. Some people, I asked if they had any cool stuff. And they're like, not yet. I'm not ready. Give me time to build up the stuff.
Right.
So we're respecting that. I think there's a player named Devil who had something that was grander in scale. And we held off. We're like, we'll give you time. Just let us know when you're ready.
Let's see. I'm just checking out the map, all the different claims we got set up over here. I'm gonna hit a little further over here. Maybe we'll take another 1 or 2 questions, and then we'll call it quits for this one. But boy, if I can jump correctly. But these are fun to do, and it's easy for us to get going. So I think it's something that we would want to do again pretty soon.
Yeah. The only thing that really makes me sad about some of our more recent streams is that Brainsloth hasn't died in them, and that was such a beloved tradition.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna. It's not special if I just.
It's not special if he forces it. It's got to be it's something that aggravates him.
Yeah.
So maybe we need to turn PvP on and just. No, don't attack Brainsloth. That probably wouldn't be good.
There were some folks following me around. It could happen.
It could.
You never know. Maybe we'll have it turned on for one stream and see what that's like.
What's the term for that? Is it a snipe? There's some term for that where people basically just kill you when you broadcast your location in live stream.
Yeah, there is sniping where they find out what you're doing on stream, and then if you're playing, they try to get in a match with you and then use your view in order to gain information and a tactical advantage.
Stream sniping. That's what it's called. Thanks for calling it out, LV Gamer.
Alrighty. Well, we've explored. We've seen some cool bases. We played Touchstone Roulette. I think successfully. I'd call it successfully 2 out of the 3 times.
I think yes. I think you're
we
right.
saw a really cool. That's how we saw that factory. That was awesome.
Let's do that again. Let's make Touchstone Roulette a tradition for Playfulverse.
So I'll finish up by saying we just want to. I'm just exploring here. We want to hear your feedback. If you think, let us know if there's something really cool in the world that you've seen. Maybe you made something you want us to check it out. Why don't you tweet it to us using the hashtag Playfulverse? And I will search for that before we kick off the next stream.
The great thing about that is there are very few tweets using the hashtag Playfulverse, so we will see it.
Yeah, we'll definitely.
You'll get our attention.
I looked, and there were exactly 2, and they were both from me. So it's not well tread territory. So I'm heading up here. I see a house. I was going to go check out this house.
Yeah, and people, you guys are still calling out worlds. That's awesome. I'm gonna take notes, and we'll add them to the list for next time.
Yeah.
I think we wanted to keep our stream today to under 35 minutes or 40 minutes or so. So I think we're just about. Ooh, hey, hello.
What's up, Sebastian?
Sebastian.
So I think this is a little build.
Oh yeah, he was telling me about like he made it like a really big Chizard cube.
Yeah, so this is the Chizard Coop blueprint that's been modified in order to
Cubed.
be just a luxury coop for Chizards. You know, they have room to be free range. Their eggs are going to be more delicious because they've had this room to kind of
they work so hard.
Stretch their Chizard legs.
They deserve a little, luxury space.
Yeah, so I think that's a good place to leave off. I mean, just walking through, I'm starting to run into stuff, and that's only going to get more awesome as more people play in the world and check it out. Again, the world is called Playfulverse. You can search for it. It's the one created by Brainsloth, and anyone's welcome. Just hop on in. If you want to protect your build, grab a claim and start building something. And if you build something cool, tweet it to us. Use the hashtag Playfulverse, and we'll check it out on the stream next time.
I'm going to type this right now just for all the folks in chat.
All right, very good. If that's the case, so we're tweeting that out, or David's going to put that into the Twitch chat right now, so that everyone and the YouTube chat. We are multitasking.
We're not forgetting about you YouTubers.
Yeah,
because you guys are awesome.
Yeah. So, David, do you have anything else that you want to get off your chest? Anything that you wanted to tell our amazing audience, or should we wrap that up?
Well, there was this one time when I was a kid and I stole a sandwich. I've never told anyone about that before, and it was one of the most delicious sandwiches I've ever had in my life.
It sounds like crime paid for you in that case.
Yes, but it's going to come back to me one of these days. I can feel it.
I think it came back to you now because you're so hungry and you're lusting after these Creativerse sandwiches. That's just karma.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say, Stephen?
Well, I don't know if I can follow that up. I think that is I don't know if I can meet the bar of that kind of self-revealing and self.
You'll have to do some soul searching.
I'm gonna have to. I'll let you know next time what I come up with. But I want to say thank you to everyone who joined us in the stream and in the world. And we're going to do this again real soon. This, I think, is a lot of fun and something we want to keep doing. So thank you for joining us on Playfulverse, and we will see you next time.